Northeast Live exclusive. Well, viewers, a lot of people could be curious about the possible agenda of Bhutan King Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuk's two-day visit to Mumbai, India's business hub, starting Tuesday. That is today. That is tomorrow, in fact. Northeast Live has learned from highly placed sources that the Bhutanese monarch is scheduled to have one-on-one meetings with top Indian business tycoons like Mukesh Ambani, the Tatas, Gautam Adani, the Oberois and the Birlas, besides few others. The Bhutan king, according to these sources, have a plan that is in the drawing board stage now to build a mega city right on the border with Assam. But the idea is to build a world-class city with all tourism-friendly amenities at Gelephu in Bhutan's Sarpang district across western Assam's Chirang district. The Gelephu project is called the Sarpang Special Economic Zone project, with the king clearly planning to have all the Bhutanese spiritual and cultural elements thrown into it. In July, Indian Foreign Secretary Jigme Khesar visited Gelephu and was briefed by the Bhutanese authorities on the SEZ and the regional hub project. Bhutan is hoping for India's wholehearted support to the Gateway City project. King Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuk is expected to announce the Gelephu project to his countrymen during his Bhutanese National Day address on December 17th. Gelephu, that has an estimated population of over 10,000, is a roughly 140 square kilometer area that has the largest plain stretch in the whole of Bhutan. It is a major road entry point to Bhutan through India. Sources said that some of the Indian business tycoons are already aware of King Wangchuk's plans and had expressed their desire to discuss the idea face-to-face with him. Since quite a few of these top-notch business leaders wanted to take the idea forward, the king offered a visit to Mumbai himself. Sources said Indian government leaders too are aware of the king's idea. Bhutan's dynamic 43-year-old monarch is well aware of the need to protect the Himalayan ecosystem and is therefore considering building such a mega city in the foothills along with border with India, where development is already taking place. Gelephu already has an airport that operates domestic flights and has good road connectivity to India through Assam. With Chief Minister of Assam, 𝗟𝗏𝗺𝗺 the Bhutan king discussed, among other things, the establishment of the 57-kilometer-long Kokrajhar-Gelephu rail link. And our editor-in-chief, 𝗏𝗏𝗺 Hussain, is over the phone line for more updates. Well, 𝗏𝗏𝗺, first of all, a very good morning. Now, we have a big Northeast Live exclusive this morning, 𝗏𝗏𝗺. The monarch of Bhutan, he is on his visit to the country. Now, noteworthy here is that after 1500 years, the king from Bhutan, he visited Assam. Now, he visited Delhi, and latest is that he's on a two-day visit to Mumbai, where he will be meeting the top business tycoons. Now, 𝗏𝗏𝗺, of all these developments, curiosity is building up among the masses. Your take on that?
Good morning, Amrita. Good morning, viewers. Yes, this is a very ambitious project that has been spearheaded by the Bhutan's king, particularly the Gelephu project. This is called the Sarpang Special Economic Zone project, and the king has been toying with this idea for quite some time. Let me tell you, the first almost the first person in India with whom he discussed the project some time ago was Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And let me remind the viewers that King Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuk of Bhutan had visited India a little more than 6 months ago. That was in the month of April. This, in fact, is his second visit in around 6 months' time. Now, this project, he has been toying with this idea of setting up a big smart city. That is what he also names the project, and also names it by another name, that is the Gateway City. What the Bhutanese monarch has in mind is that since he is conscious of Bhutan's ecosystem, the Himalayan ecosystem, he is quite aware of the fact that the Himalayan ecosystem cannot be disturbed. That is the reason why he has chosen Gelephu as the location for this mega city. Because Gelephu is located on the foothills on the border with Assam. It is just about 57 kilometers from Kokrajhar, and it is less than 50 kilometers from Chirang district. It is just across the border in western Assam, and it is in Sarpang district of Bhutan. Now, what he plans to do in this project, Gelephu city project, is that it will have all the traits of the Bhutanese traditional elements like spirituality, culture, etc. But it will also have high rises. It will have eco-friendly business. Eco-friendly businesses that will be coming up in this particular economic hub. It's also called the regional hub. And when he discussed this with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, not this time, of course, during an earlier visit, the Prime Minister Modi said that India would be more than happy to assist fully in the implementation of this project. And no wonder that in the month of July, Indian Foreign Secretary Vinay Mohan Kwatra actually visited Gelephu. He had a detailed briefing from the Bhutanese authorities about the project. And in this backdrop, the King Wangchuk is visiting Mumbai on a 2-day visit from tomorrow, and he is likely to meet the top business tycoons of the country, all the big names of the industry leaders of the country in Mumbai. He decided to visit Mumbai himself because several of these leaders were already aware of this plan by the Bhutanese monarch. They wanted to come to Bhutan, meet him, and take the project forward. But since there were several of them, the king offered to visit Mumbai himself. And starting tomorrow, he'll be having one-on-one meetings with several of these business tycoons who are already interested. Now, what the king will be looking for is Indian investments and proposals to be set up in that Gelephu Smart City project or the Sarpang Special Economic Zone project. So this is going to be, this can turn around not just the economy of Bhutan, but it can also have a massive impact on the economy of northeastern India, or for particularly Assam, since it is located so close on the border with Assam. It is just about 30 kilometers from Chirang and about 57 kilometers from Kokrajhar. And Amrita, I can also confirm that during his 3-day visit to Assam, he met Dr. 𝗷𝗫𝗀 on 2 occasions. The first occasion was the day he arrived, that is on the 3rd of November, when Dr. 𝗷𝗫𝗀, the Chief Minister of Assam, called on him at the Hotel Radisson Blu where the king was staying. And there also he had a 1-hour discussion with His Majesty. And the second meeting between Dr. 𝗷𝗫𝗀 and the King of Bhutan was in Kaziranga, where the king had a jeep safari of the park, and later in the evening enjoyed a cultural program and had a dinner hosted by the Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. 𝗷𝗫𝗀. And during both these meetings, the king discussed the establishment of the 57-kilometer long Kokrajhar-Gelephu railway line. So, Gelephu, for that matter, where the king plans to have this smart city, Amrita, is well connected by road to India. It will have a rail link from Kokrajhar. It will have a rail link with the rest of India. From Kokrajhar to Gelephu, the railway line is coming up. And Gelephu already has an airport that operates domestic flights within Bhutan as of now. But as part of this project, the Bhutanese government wants to upgrade this airport in Gelephu to an international airport, and Bhutan already has several of airlines of its own airlines, that is the 𝗔𝘀𝘀, the 𝗔𝘀𝘀𝗺 Air, and so on, and most of the big hotel chains of India and global hotel chains have already opened up outlets in Bhutan. So Bhutan is already developing, but this project is a dream project of King Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuk. And another thing, Amrita, I'd like to tell you at this point, I have been interacting with top Bhutanese officials who have been accompanying His Majesty the King during the last 3 days of the Assam visit. And some of these Bhutanese officials and aides of King Wangchuk who have been accompanying him have said that king was extremely touched and happy with his Assam visit. He found the visit very warm. He found the people very warm. The warmth really touched him, and he has promised to return to Assam soon with his family, the queen, the two sons, and a little daughter that was born only a couple of days ago. And another thing, Amrita, after the dinner that Dr. 𝗵𝗂𝗵𝗂 hosted for His Majesty at Kaziranga, the king actually gave a hug to Dr. 𝗵𝗂𝗵𝗂𝗺 and told him that we are family. And of course, we are all aware of Bhutan's traditional friendship with India. It's a traditional ally of India. Close bond and mutual trust that the two countries share is known to everybody. And now the Bhutanese monarch has established a very close relationship with Assam, calling Assam family during that meeting with Dr. 𝗵𝗂𝗵𝗂𝗺. And this visit has been historic, of which the king has been particularly conscious about, that no Bhutanese monarch had ever set foot in Assam in 1500 years. In 1,500 years, no Bhutanese king has set foot in Assam. He originally wanted to have a 5-day-long visit, but because of his pressing engagements, he had to cut it down by 2 days, so he had a 3-day visit. On the whole, this was a crucial visit, and now we are hearing about this big, ambitious mega project that Bhutan is trying to bring out from the drawing board to the implementation stage. Amrita.
Right, Vasbir, as you mentioned, if these plans of mega development in collaboration with India or Assam, it sees the days of the light, it will definitely start a new era and will definitely reap some positive impacts. Thank you so much for all your inputs, Vasbir, and that's the big story. That's a Northeast Live exclusive, viewers, at this hour. The King of Bhutan, His Majesty Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuk, is on his visit to the country, and now from tomorrow onwards he will start his 2-day visit to Mumbai, where he will be meeting the top-notch business leaders of the country.